Hey everyone, it's Wingspan TT, the fourth best commentator on YouTube, and if you love Magic the Gathering, Duels of the Planeswalkers, I've got great news for you. Wizards of the Coast has given me and Top Tier Tactics a world-exclusive preview to DLC Deck Pack number 2. I mean, I guess that's really just good news for me, but I swear I have something for you too. Later this week on Black Friday, I'm going to be releasing a preview video showing off gameplay of both decks, and for the first time ever on TopTierTactics.com, I'm going to have the strategy guides for the decks out before the decks actually come out. If you want to know what's in the new decks and how to use them to beat your enemies senseless, you got to stay tuned to this channel and to TopTierTactics.com. Now I know what you're thinking, Wingspan, we don't want to wait till Friday. We have things to do. We have lives. But see, I technically made some agreements with Wizards of the Coast. I'm not really supposed to say anything about what's actually in, I'm not supposed to say what the card lists are or anything like that before Friday. But I mean, the odds that they're really watching right now are kind of low. So I guess if I just like named like one or two cards out of the decks, probably I won't get sued into the ground. Hopefully. Shh. So what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to tell you my two favorite cards from each deck. These are insanely powerful cards that if you get them out at the right time, you're gonna win the game. Like your opponent, most decks have no way to stop these cards. It's brutal. I've been playing these in the decks in the preview build, and like absolutely, like you draw these things at the right time, you're like bam, game over. All right, so here we go. Here are my two favorite cards for each of the two new DLC decks. For the first deck, my two favorite cards are Forest and Plains. Now just think about these cards, they get into play, they allow you to cast spells, it's absolutely nuts. Alright, Forest and Plains are broken tier, easily top tier cards. I mean, if you don't get them, you're never gonna win. And when you do get them at the right time, especially turns 1, 2, 3, and 4, it gives you the momentum you need to crush your enemies. For the second deck, the best two cards are easily Island and Island. I mean, we all know that in the history of Magic, no card has been more broken than Island. If they could ban Island, it would fix Legacy and Vintage forever. I mean, it's just, what were they thinking putting Island in this deck? I mean, don't tell anyone, but there's like at least 20 islands in this deck. I don't know what Wizards of the Coast was thinking. Anyway, everyone, I'm Wingspan TT from TopTierTactics.com. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're looking forward to the preview. Stay tuned here. Go to TopTierTactics.com, sign up for our newsletter, whatever you got to do. Just make sure you're paying attention because Friday, the deck lists and strategy guides are going to fly. Until then, cheers.